Hi, Lil B here. I just have a story that I want to tell you what happened to me when I was in elementary school. I think I was in second, third grade. It's kind of not like fucked up, like it was just I got taken advantage of and I didn't know. I was look what time did the show came out? I think I was like 9 when Pokemon came out. You know that show I think it still goes on. I haven't watched that show in years, so I don't know. Well, when it was on for a few couple years when it just started in the late 90s, of course everybody was watching the show, all the kids were watching the show, all the kids were having the cards. So I really didn't care about it until I would see the reason why I decided to get cards for myself because there was this one kid in school. I don't know how the hell he got like all this just so fast when the show just started, but I think the show was on for a while, but maybe I didn't know. But he had a big folder, a big binder, a big one with like some sort of pocket protectors in the folder. With like you could put like individual cards in each folder. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a card protector thing. I don't know. The thing is that he brought it over one day just to do the class, and it was a big folder, big thick one. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's a big one. So he brought it over and he uh, started showing it off. He had like all the cards, and I didn't really know about this show. I mean, I would watch it, but not too much. I wasn't a fan, so I got interested in collecting some cards on my own. So I asked my parents for money. I some not all the time, but what I would ask them all the time is if we would go to the market. Not a toy store. Maybe like once in a while they took us to a toy store. Well, wherever we would go, like a store anywhere, they would have the Pokemon cards, and I was seeing them. So I wanted to, of course, I wanted it because I saw that all these students were having them and they were playing around with them, trading them and stuff. So I want to have that too. So this is how I got fucked with this card with this game because I didn't really know. All I thought it was because that's how I would see the game. You're supposed. I think the game is that you're supposed to trade with each other. You know the cards. And I don't know. I don't really remember this how that he played the Pokemon card game. You could like put it in the comments below to remind me. But this is what happened to me. I got money. I had money actually saved up. Probably like the hell. Probably like $40, I guess, $40, $50 because I got it for my birthday and for Christmas. And I guess I just saved that up. And so I think I asked my dad about it. And he's like, well, you have your money still, right? And I said, from the birthday and stuff. I said, yeah. Because I asked him, can he buy it for me? And like, again, I was like 8, 9 years old when this happened. So he said I could use my money. So we went to, I think it was like Toys R Us, actually. I don't remember. I think it was like either one of those stores where it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a store that's higher. It says dollar store and up. So you see like all the cheap toys, of course, they break right in the first day when you open the damn toy. But you also see like expensive toys that are probably like $20 and higher. So they have the Pokemon cards in that kind of store because we went. It was close where we used to live, and they had them between the counter where the cashier was, and it was like behind her, like displayed all these cards. So I asked her how much were the cards are the cards because I wanted something. I don't remember how much. Maybe it wasn't that much, like $8, $9. So I bought 2 packs only. That's the only time I even bought them. One time only bought them those 2 packs. What, like 20 cards? I think. The thing is that Yeah, I opened them up. I got nice cards. Let's see what I got. I got not Pikachu. I got the fat orange one. It looks like Pikachu, but it's a big orange one. I forgot what it's called. Raichu, I think. And I got the dragon Charmander. No, the one that evolves into a dragon, the big one. But I got all kinds of nice cards. So since all these kids were usually boys, or mostly boys doing this in school, they were bringing the cards. They were trading them with each other, looking after them, and they were going, I'll trade you this card for this card, and okay. So I wanted to do that because I didn't really have any friends in school, so I wanted to, kids do that. They want to show off their things and their toys and stuff, and so they could know that, I don't know, they're being talked to or something. So yeah, I went up to kids just like that, to those, like probably five boys, and they had like I said, like full of binder filled with them. And I only had 20 total. So I walked up to them and I said, hey, I finally got some cards. So what are they talking about? I got Pokemon cards. So, let me see them. I took them out and started showing them. I thought it was a simple, you just trade and then you get them back. No, I didn't know. So they knew somehow that, of course, I didn't know because I guess I was asking questions like, how do you play? What is this card supposed to do? What's this energy thing? I didn't know anything about the card. So yeah, they 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 fucked me up. Honestly, I didn't know. I mean, we were kids, and so I had these nice cards, and I don't know what character. So they start telling me, you have a Pikachu and a Squirtle. I did have like one, not Squirtle, the one that evolves, Bulbasaur, is it? The thing is that I had that. I had Pikachu. I had a lot of nice ones. The dragon. Well, the thing is that they all sold those good cards. And they said, I'll trade you this. And they tricked me because I didn't know. Because I said it that I don't know how to play. So they tricked me and they said, uh, I'll trade you this card for this energy card. And of course, this energy card was a low energy kind of card. We know what that they look like Dragon Balls. Remember those kind of energy cards? Well, uh, I didn't know they were tricking me, saying that these energy cards are worth when you're battling or playing the card game. You get lots of points or something. So I said, really? And these boys were tricking me, so I traded the cards. They would see other cards and trading with me. So this happened in 2 days because I didn't show them all the cards. I remember on the first day. The second day, because I saw how the game was being played, I brought the rest of the cards. So I brought them over the next day, and again, all of them, all the good ones, I got traded, and I got these horrible cards, and they were in such bad condition. I don't know what the fuck they would do with these cards. It would be crumbled up, ripped in the edges, folded. I remember some kids I remember there were some kids that they used to fold the cards and put them in the wallets or something. I don't know why they would do that. Well, they would give me cards like that, folded in four, folded in half, ripped, crumbled, all that shit. So I I came back home. Probably like, I mean, I have these cards now, these messed up cards now, and I didn't have my original cards back because I traded them with with these boys. So it was like probably 2 days, 3 days later, my mom wanted to know what I bought with the money I got from my birthday. So she said, "What do you got? What did you buy at Toys R Us?" And I told her the Pokemon cards. She said, "Can I see?" So I said, "Sure." And she sees all of them. They're not that so many. Like I said, I have like 20 or 30. So she looked at all of them. She sees like more than half are all crumbled up and ripped and all that stuff. And she tells me, what happened? This happened in the past few days? Did you do this? I said, no, we traded them in school. And she's like, what are you talking about? We traded them. I told her that that's how you play. You have to trade the cards and that's the point. That's the point. You got to trade them. And, you get other cards, different cards back from them, and you don't trade them back. So she's like, that's not right. She said, I don't remember if she went to school to complain. I knew that one time she did something like that. My mom did something like that, but I don't exactly remember if she went to complain. But the thing is that she told me. I remember what she told me. Go talk to them. Tell them that you want the cars back because you just got them. They're brand new. I told her that it probably won't work. She said, just try it. Go do it. You need to get your cars back. The next day I asked for them. They started laughing. They said, that's not how the game it works. Once you trade them, you don't get them back. Well, yeah, I felt sad and dumb because I didn't know. So I think I came home crying. Now my mom's like, yeah, I told her what happened. She said, well, why do you have to? What's the point? Yeah, she was mad now at the game. Now that what's the point of the game? You're playing like this. You have to trade like this. So she, she. And I mean, I understand we were kids. My mom now when I remind her about this, she's like, oh, don't want to talk about that. Because she doesn't. I guess she doesn't want to remember like how I don't say dumb I was. I guess how I didn't. Uh, how should I say this? Like I just didn't. I, they just took advantage of me. I mean, she didn't want that to happen to me. Because I told her what happened. She saw that happen, but she tried to do something and they couldn't do anything. I think my father got involved one time. The same thing. He went to complain. They didn't do anything because the same thing. Something they told him like if the kids decide to give them back to her, I mean, because that's how it's just a game. And of course, I didn't get them back. I really don't remember what happened to these cards. I think we moved, and I probably left them there when we moved, or my mom threw them away. Because my mom would used to throw away old toys. Like, 'cause she would ask my brother and I. She would go, "You want this toy? You want this?" Because there'll be all kinds of toys we'll have from Christmas, birthday, whatever toys from whatever time. So she would ask us, "You want me to throw them away, or put them in a bag, in a trash bag, and keep them in a closet?" When I was younger, yeah, I wanted some of the toys, some I didn't, because I guess I grew out of them. What do you want to call that? I didn't play with them anymore. Well, with the that only time I have Pokemon cards, and I really don't remember what I did with them. I guess I did whatever the cards I had. I probably put them in a bag of toys. And my mom probably got rid of that bag because she was asking us what if we wanted these toys, so she would throw it away. Well, that happened to me with Pokemon. I'll say something kinda you'll probably go, well, what's wrong with your brother? My brother, when he was growing up, Yu-Gi-Oh was the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They show like the same thing with Pokemon, the show, they have the cards, they have toys, okay. He got now involved because it was his, I don't know, they call it generation and stuff, so that he was that generation got now into Yu-Gi-Oh and something else, but my brother wasn't into that. I don't remember what was at the time. Well, the thing is that my brother had more than me. Like I said, I only have 20, 30 cards. He he had a whole. Imagine one trash bag. The a whole trash bag and halfway of the trash bag is filled with Pokemon cards. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, my brother didn't. I don't know, he didn't do anything with trading them. I found that kind of funny. Well, he did this, and of course they're gonna go, "What's wrong with your brother?" He had like me, of course. He got money for birthdays, Christmas. He got money if our grandparents, because the same thing. If our family would come over and spend just like I don't know 4th of July or a holiday that's not at the end of the year, somewhere in the middle of the year, like like a summer cookout or something, they would give us some money. So of course we would save up that money for a few weeks, and then we would spend it wherever we wanted. So my brother, I would wait a few weeks. My brother right away wanted to go like the next day or 2 days later to buy something. So with that money that we would get, the same like me, we would get from our family, he bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He had a shitload of like more than me. Like he had, like I said, it was half. Imagine a half bag of a trash bag that's halfway. So he kind of I don't know how like why he decided to. He didn't really play with them that much. He would like see him like 'cause, like I guess that's what happened with with these games with these trading card games that you just get them to because they're advertising the TV. There's a show with it. You just, of course, where you seen the TV, the kids want it. So we were like, damn, we're all done that, of course. Not only with cars, with toys, with all kinds of stuff. So, even adults do it when they see a burger and all that stuff. Well, my brother was like that. He wanted it. My parents would get it for him. Not all the time, but they would usually get it for him. So, probably, no. He had, like I said, a half bag. Probably years went by, like 4, 5 years went by. He was now 10, I guess, around that age. He was still little, but maybe 10 or 11. But my mom was cleaning, again, the closet and the whole apartment. She found a bag and she ripped it open because this bag looked like it was about to rip because the trash bag in the closet. That trash bag had all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards my brother had, probably like over 300. And I'm not kidding, like that many he had, probably close to 500 because there was so many cards. But my brother, because my mom would ask him, ask us, like I said, ask us, you want to throw it away or you want to keep it? You want to throw it away or are you going to keep it for a few years or what? What was the deal with it? My brother, because he grew out of the cards, he's told my mom, "Oh, I don't care. Throw them away." The 300 Yu-Gi-Oh cards he wanted to just throw it away, and honestly, my mom did it because my mom asked him like probably 2, 3 more times, like, "Are you sure? Are you certain?" My brother's like with no attitude, doesn't care. And he wasn't a teen; he was like a little 9, maybe 8-year old. The thing is that yeah, my mom got rid of them. She put them in a trash bag along with, I guess, other trash mixed in those cars, and she threw them away. Now, when my brother got older, when he became a teenager, like 14, 15, he started remember we're talking about this. He started reminding me. Remember the time when I had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? What did I do with them? So I reminded him what he didn't say, and he goes, "Really? I did that?" Man, I was dumb. But I mean, I understand he was a kid, but of course you're thinking that why? Yeah, we were spoiled. Of course, probably you're thinking that yeah, you were spoiled. You got all this stuff, but we all done that. That's all I want to say. Uh, that happened to me with the Pokemon cards because I remember because I saw it somewhere. I think I was walking. There's a park where I could just like it's like an easy. It's right close by where I live. So it's much easier for me to go through the park than all around the park because it takes longer if I go around the park to get home. So if I go right straight to in the middle of the park, I get home faster. I stopped because I was tired or something, or I just want to drink of water, and I saw these teenagers now today playing with. It wasn't Pokemon cards. It was something like uh, what's it called? World of Warcraft, something like that, but card game, and it had its cards, but it has like a board game along with it. So I saw that they had that in the park. They were playing like about 5 teenage boys, so they're playing. That's when I started remembering this because I started remembering, yeah, me with the Pokemon cards and my brother with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Man, that was dumb. Honestly, it was. I mean, I understand we get towards that age when we're growing up, especially when we hit the teenage years. I mean, even little kids do that. They want something, they do that. But yeah, when we get older now, start realizing who gets to do that. But that's the only thing I want to share that I was that I was a spoiled brat and that I had those cards. So that's all I wanted to share that story. So again, like, subscribe, comment below any videos, and thank you for spending time looking at my videos. Thank you.